Hey, it's Ubu, and today we're playing the game called The Backrooms 1998. It's developed by Steel Creel Studio and it's self-published. You can find the game on Steam. It was released in early access in 2022, but now the game has officially released this year, and I've been meaning to play this for a while, but here we are. So, basically, I guess we'll hit how to. This explains what's going on in this game, so how to play the tape. The Backrooms 1998 is a survival horror game where you have to find clues to unravel the story and how you ended up in the backrooms. Search for supplies, tools, and items to help you escape. This will be an escape room game, so you have to check all corners in each path closely. You can also find some tools that can help you in your journey, such as a spray gun in the backrooms, which can help you mark your paths on the walls, and that is why checking every corner is vital. Things you may see in the shadows are sometimes not shadows. Something or someone may be lurking in there with you. Use your stamina only when needed, and tread carefully. Hiding in crawl spaces, under tables, or inside lockers if you see something unusual can be a good idea. So, basically it has a very survival-esque sort of approach to a Backrooms game, which I've never really played before, so this sounded really interesting to me. And if you're not familiar with my channel, at the end of the video, I'll review the game and share my general thoughts on it. That's what I like to do here. If you like the sound of that, stick around. I'd appreciate it. Anyways, I also believe the game can like hear you speak or something of that nature. I don't see it in the settings because honestly I was going to turn it off, but we'll see how it goes. And I guess we'll go ahead and hit play tape. Okay, nice. You can only save by finding a television with VHS units, only once. Uh-oh. Press any key. All right. Some found footage.
And we are rolling. Nice one, Drake. Look at these fools trying to skate. Come on, man, do something cool.
Do something cool, Drake.
Famous, right?
We're gonna be internet famous.
Oh yeah, Drake. Woohoo!
Wow, what a nice hype man. You can do it. You're doing awesome. Wow.
Whoa! Oh shit!
Oh god, here we are. The Backrooms, 1998.
The hell is this?
I can see my microphone down there. Very weird stuff. Whoa, whoa, what's going on? Alright, we're back. I turned off mic detection. I do not want to play with mic detection. That's my choice for today. I just want to play this game and be able to talk.
Hello?
And not worry about it too much, so. Hope that's okay. Okay. A Silent Hill flashlight. Okay, how do we do this? Shortcut? So it's on 1. Okay. Oops, sorry. My bad, my bad. Alright. Here we go, here we go. Like bugs all over the place. What is this? Oh. Reed? I made new friends. His name I think was Lee or Liam. Don't remember. I'm playing at his house, but it's cold down here in the basement. I wonder when he will let me go home. Uh-oh. So far, ambience of this is kind of wild. You can see us holding a camera. That's cool. I have no idea what to expect from this. This is strange so far. I mean, that door's locked back there, so I guess we can't go that way. Alright. We'll shift to run. Running for a long period of time makes you run out of stamina. Okay, I get it. Okay, we got some batteries and we got a crowbar. Our sprint is not great. It's very slow. Alright, let's... Maybe we don't equip it? Okay.
Guys, you think this is funny?
Guys, where are you? Drake? Jesus. Dirty footprints leave a trail. This is going to be used as an advantage to see where we've come from? Is that what it said? Those tips are so quick, I can't read them. What am I hearing?
Hello?
It is so dark. Okay, this must be like a piano or something that's covered up. Alright, well, we need a key. Some lockers here we can hide in. Okay. Some items can be interacted with. Read. Thomas, when he was younger, with his favorite jacket after eating lunch. So happy. Love you, X. Jesus.
Guys, this isn't funny.
I agree. This is not funny. This is actually pretty scary so far. Even though nothing's really happened, it's just really weird. Your inventory, pressing tab. Strange fetus doll. Okay. Ah.
Hello?
Mannequins, great. Love it. We're doing some major backtracking if we need a key for that door. Alright, that was weird. Gross. Hey. Oh, here's the key. Picked up door key. Oh boy. Jesus, dude. I was trying to look at that cabinet. Uh-oh, where'd that thing go? This sucks. Jesus. All right, things are changing. Things are very, very not cool right now. Very. Oh, it was like a little person. He had the yellow jacket. Georgie. There's a lot of noise in my ears right now. I am nervous. Oh, got a peeker.
Almost a week had passed since the shocking, gruesome discovery of little Thomas. He was last seen walking on his way home when he was most likely kidnapped. His parents made a public plea to the killer to release their son, saying they just wanted him home safely. Body was found 2 days later near the local forest. He was found wearing his favorite yellow jacket and jeans, the same clothes he had been wearing at the time of the kidnapping. However, both of his arms had been detached from his body. It is said that little Thomas was most likely kidnapped and tortured. His severed head was found, while his arm was found some distance away. An autopsy revealed that he was knocked unconscious with a blunt object, such as a hammer. It was also believed that little Thomas may have been alive when his arms were severed. Other bodies were found further from his body. Little Thomas most likely ran around the farmhouse, along with his parents to rescue, to no avail, until he passed out from the loss of blood. That is the point when the killers caught up to him and chopped off his head.
Oh my God.
Almost a week had passed since the shocking, gruesome discovery of little Thomas. He was last
Jesus.
seen walking on his way home.
I wanted to listen to that, get some background. Okay. So that little boy was kidnapped, knocked unconscious with some blunt object, and had his head cut off. So, whoever kidnapped and tortured him eventually decapitated him. That is horrible. That is really bad. I don't like that. This is not a good hiding spot. There's no way it doesn't see us, whatever it is. I don't like that. Hello? Jesus.
Hello?
I have found a black spray paint gun. How do I, like, equip these? Did these say, like, use shortcut? Paint mode. Stand close to a wall to spray paint. Use left mouse button to spray. Okay. So F is paint mode. Oh my God, what is this? I miss you. I miss you. Don't make a sound. It can hear, but no eyes. Okay.
What is this?
There we go. Pretty cool stuff. I don't know how many different Backrooms games allow you to use something like mark your progress on the wall, but I think it's actually a pretty good idea. Some furniture can be used to hide yourself, such as lockers and under tables. Right. Oh, that's really gross. I don't know what that said. Something about we can save but only one time, like per TV, maybe? That's kind of strange. Okay, I really don't know where we go now, but I guess we'll go look around. I'm not sprinting so much, only because it makes a lot of noise. And I feel like I really need to be listening. I mean, I'm going to be sprinting at some point, but... like right now. Oh, Lord. What was that? What's happening? Stepping on piles, glass, and garbage can make noise. You should avoid it. Okay. Oh!
Hello?
I tried. It's a big pile, and it's right in the way. Okay, we can peek around the corner. Ew.
Guys? You think this is funny?
It's definitely not funny. I think I've already said that. Bit of a deja vu there. The hell was that? I'm gonna conserve my battery a little bit here. I see.
Drake? Liam? Anyone?
I see you. Shut up. Oh. It's a dead end, like for real, for real? I would love to be able to open this. What if I like threw a key on it? Yep, that's a key. Alright, well, boy, I'm glad we came down here. Oh, okay, this is different.
How the hell?
What the heck is going on, man? Hear a baby? Ah. What are you doing? Okay, we'll go back. Oh, gosh. Stop peeking at me.
This is fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Very fricked up. Oh, look, it's the door. I kept my key just floating in the air. Wait, why? Why did we loop, though?
Everything feels the same. This can't be real.
Is this different now, or was there even a reason for that? Yeah, we ran out of sprint pretty quick, too. Was there literally any reason for this? I feel like I missed something. Oh, and I came back and now it's blocked off. Okay. Jesus Christ from above.
This place is fucked up. I need to get out of here right now.
I just got attacked by a bug or something. Wait, where are we? Wait a minute. Okay, well this definitely changed. There was a door here. Now it's not here. Okay.
Oh shit, what the hell?
That noise. Why did everything change? I hear a baby crying. I don't think I should go near that door. The baby crying. But why? Alright, we got a door key. Good to know. This is bad. This is real bad, y'all. But why? That is the question. Jesus freaking Christ.
Oh my god, oh my god.
What the hell? That was so crazy. That's
Stay
just...
quiet, I better stay quiet.
Yeah, shut
I
up.
need to control my breathing.
Shouldn't be enabled. I turned it off. I've played microphone-enabled games, and I just didn't feel like doing that today. Not gonna lie to you. I still hear his footsteps, or whatever it is, in my right ear. I think they're getting closer. How long is this gonna take? Are they stuck? Oh, it's a dead end. Remember, it said it has no eyes, right? So I could potentially let it walk past me. Maybe? I'm gonna go real slow here. I actually don't know where it went. Okay, it didn't go in these rooms, right? Okay. I hear it. The arrow can guide. That's a terrible noise. Seems like it's become more of like a stealth game. It's really close to me, so I'm not trying to move so much. Okay, it can't be to my right. I thought this was maybe like a hallway. The arrows can guide you. I kind of don't believe you. Follow the blood trail. Holy Jesus, this game is really weird. It is very close. It was literally right next to me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, what the frick is that thing? It has a yellow jacket on, just like Thomas. Is it the vengeful spirit of Thomas? I want to look at this. Please, please help, please help. I'm very cold. I'm very cold. Please help. Should be safe just standing still. Nope. 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 Ah! Ah! Eh. Does it get you when you, if it sees you go in? Okay. It sensed us somehow. I wasn't moving. So I don't really know. Maybe if you're just too close to it in general, it can kind of feel you out. Anyways, let's look at this now. So we need some objects, 6 different objects. I guess we bring them back here. Right now our objective is to, okay, find all 6 items. I'm not even sure where to start. I think I'm gonna start away from where it is. Alright, we got medicine. It's slowly walking behind us. Very dark in here. I think it's coming this way. I'm just gonna chill. That is really gross. Key code. Jesus. 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 Help me. Okay. Alright. Okay. This game is gonna test me. Challenge accepted. I think it's coming back, so I'm waiting. I think there's gonna be a lot of that in this. Where is it? Zooming! Maybe he's on the other side. Okay, so something 3 is a key code. Good to know. I really can't tell where it is right now. Jesus, I can't see when it happens. Pick it up! Alright, this is gross. Okay. Okay. Leave me alone. I'm just a visitor. What is this? That thing walking around is really bothering me. This sounds so freaking close to me. So I guess what's something you could do with the spray paint is you could just do this. Oh, hold on. Just to remind yourself. That's pretty cool. Alone? Question mark? Yeah. Remember I asked the Dream Core developer, like, would you put in something to mark your way through the game? And they go, no. So, yeah, I tried. I wonder when he will let me go. Okay, it's the same kind of message from earlier that we saw. Dead end here, so we need to get out of here. I think he's coming this way. Oh! Little peekers around the corner are really creepy. Stop doing that to me. Wow, this is a big open area. Holy Christ. What is that? Stop peeking. Ooh, an item. got another battery. Nice. The batteries stack? They do. Thank God. Alright, I'm not really sure where I am. Oh, this is where we were earlier. The keypad thing. Cool. Jump scares really trying to get me. I see you. What happened? Hey, an ant. Or something. Oh, he's close. I want to look at these objects. I don't know where I need to be finding these other items I'm looking for. What the hell? Oh, this is where we were earlier. They're super close, I just can't tell where they are. Gross. Jeez Louise, this room is really extra. For some reason. That body just get dragged off? You remember me now? You remember now? Boy, this place is pretty maze-like. I have a decent memory, believe it or not. If the rooms are different enough, I'll figure out where I am. 473? Question mark? Okay, so 473. Okay. Can you stop screaming at my face? That'd be great. Which way should we go, y'all? I guess let's just go in here first. Okay, we were just here a minute ago. Made a loop. Stop it! Sorry if it's really, really dark. I'll try to fix that in post. I don't like that.
I know you can't see me, but I'm standing right beside you.
Nice try. I'm cold as ice. As still as a mountain. I am not sure what we're doing. I think he's coming this way. How do you peek? Oh, T. Who's out there? He sounds like he's right next to me. Trying to locate them with my ears. Boy. Let's go ahead and, do we... Sorry, I keep hitting all the wrong buttons. There we go. Okay, we look like we're locked in here. Hut chain. Well, I don't have anything to cut chains. Yeah, I forgot we got that key. I don't know what we use that on yet. Let's sprint a little bit. Even though it's kind of an awful sprint. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's also not great. Obviously, that's the point. What is this? Oh, we got the beanie. Nice. Red beanie is in the red rooms. Nice, that makes sense. Red rooms require a cutter. Which way did I come in here? Uh-oh. When that happens, is it like moving me? 473. I feel like it is. Like it's like the tape is like skipping or something. Since this is found footage and all that jazz. This is the same area? I just want to double check. Yeah, okay. Footsteps have subsided. Literally as I say that I hear them. So never mind. How do I get out of here? I forgot. Everything in here looks the same. It's very red, very dark. I don't think it's this way. No, it's not. Okay, maybe this way. I'm trapped. This way? Remember when we came in, the lights were like horizontal to us. If that makes sense. Right, okay. So... what now? Not a fan of that. Hello? Go this way. Okay, this is the chain door. Do you remember now? No. I don't know. What was that? I don't know how often I'll use the spray paint, but I feel like I should every once in a while. I feel like I'm backtracking now. I actually don't know. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's a battery here. I feel like maybe I should backtrack. Because the game skipped us forward. Let's try this door. Alright. so noisy. Hello? Oh, that bucket fell over. Nice try, bucket. You'll have to try harder than that. I kind of like walking in this game because... What the hell was that? I just don't really like the sprint. I've said that a few times, but... I also want to save it for when we're being chased, because we don't go very far with it. Okay, this looks like another door we need to cut open. Why did that... What just... Okay. Got a backpack. I hear his footsteps sound a lot faster now. Okay. I'm not sure where I can go to hide. Okay. We're just chilling for a sec. I didn't mean to get so quiet, but... I just want to sort of just relax for a second. That was very nerve-wracking trying to run away and feeling like I wasn't going to escape. Can this freaking crate get out of my way? He definitely heard that. Alright, we need to go back. To that clock room. Wherever that was. What's happening? Did this change? Huh. Okay. Alright. Where do we go now? I'll just go this way. That is so freaking loud. Hopeless. Sounds like he's right here. So we found 2 of the objects. It looks like we need to find something to cut. Excuse me. He was talking, and I didn't like that. We need to get back to the jewelry box. I should have said that a long time ago, but that's what I need to be doing right now. I'm seeing if he would just walk past. If he's coming this way or not, I don't know. I'm just hiding in the dark most of the game. I hope it's not unpleasant to watch. I don't even remember where I am. I'm not gonna lie. Red room. Follow it. I want you. I wait for you. Oop, he's moving. He's moving. They must have heard that light go off. I tried but failed. He's getting closer. Come on, come on. Man, why is he running? Okay, I didn't check this way earlier, actually, where this body got drug off to. Did I? Oh, yeah, I did. 473, okay. Okay, we're making our way back to the jewelry box. Ooh, bro. We found a room full of dead rats. What is this? More medicine. Okay. I don't know why. I cannot find my way back to that classroom. I know it was off from where the blood trail was. But I've had no such luck finding it again, but we're just gonna keep looking around. He's been basically patrolling everywhere I'm trying to go. No way out. I tried, Jennifer, but tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. Okay, this... I feel like I'm getting too far off the beaten path here. Say hi to the person next to you. Well, there's no one here but me, so... Oops. Ew, what was that? I just saved a second ago. So, I'm not gonna use that save. He's coming this way. From what direction? I don't know. He's just like right behind. God! Screw you! Okay. That one got me a little bit. Alright. Stop it. I think he's following me. Man, I feel like I've circled back around where I don't need to go. Okay, alone. Right, I remember this. Maybe this is the classroom here. Sounds like he's right up there. Trying to make sure I don't get chased into this room. It's weird. At a certain distance, he doesn't sound really much like he's getting louder. It's really hard to pinpoint where he is. At least for me it is. Okay, he sounds further away. Here we go. Alright. 473. We're gonna try that. Hopefully it's correct. How do we... We did it. Okay. What is this? Take. Okay, that was weird. So we're still missing a few items here. We need 3 more items. Sounds really close. Like, when he's a certain distance away, it's hard to pinpoint him. But he is very close now. Yeah, he's right outside the door. Like, when you can actually hear him making noise, like speaking and stuff, you're definitely close to him. Giggling and all that weird stuff he does. Crying and gurgling and all kinds of gross stuff. Now I think I just need to progress where I'm not familiar with the area. Which is back sort of this way where those rats and stuff were. I'm pretty sure I've gone this way. Maybe I haven't. Not really sure. I was pretty confident in my memory on this game. I think the more I play it... Right, we need to go this way. He's moving quick now. He must have heard that. The more anxiety this game gives me, the less I seem to concentrate on where I've been. I'm not sprinting a lot, I know. I'm trying not to make it easier for him to follow me. Unless it doesn't matter, and I'm overthinking that. I don't know. When I hear him sprinting like that, I just take it easy. Oh, another floating corpse. Alright, we're gonna duck into here real quick. I'm gonna replace my battery. So how does this work? Combine with... You just right-click it? I don't really understand why it combined. There. What does that say? Q-tish? I don't really understand that. Maybe it's like a... someone who helped, you know, back the game or something. I don't know. Gross. Where is this? Okay, this is that rocking chair. We have gone that way. Alright, we're gonna save now. I'm glad I saved that TV. I feel like I kind of rushed through here. Need to double check what's back here. Dear God. Let's look through here. What room is this? Okay, I believe I came across this room earlier. You heard that. side are you on? Oop, yep, there he is. Are you feeling your sanity? Nope. He's still running. Very safe. I don't believe you. Okay, this is a good area to be in, but he's running over here. What the hell was that? Okay, he's super duper close right now. I actually don't know if this connects to where he is. So I'm gonna just kind of relax. I'm playing to win. No escape, just kill yourself. Key code? Sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. Found a sketchy hand-drawn map. Oh, Lord. Okay. Totem? Clock? Classroom? This might actually come in a lot of handy here. Is there anything on the back? No. Sometimes the walls changes. Okay, so if we're here... Interesting, interesting. Pool rooms. Pool room. Wow, I could look at this for a while. This is strange. It might not even be accurate, but I like the concept of somebody actually trying to map this out, you know, since they've been here so long. Okay, so let's... I guess go back where we came from. Bro. Let's shortcut that to, like, 4. Is he coming over here? He sounds so close to me. I actually don't know if crouching helps us. I don't know if I mentioned that already. It seems to make almost the same exact amount of noise to me. Jesus, there he is. I see his tendrils. Oh, he did change direction. Ooh, 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 ooh. Photo. Chained up. We need something to cut those chains. I can't believe we haven't found it yet. It's really hard to tell where he's going. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, here's a door we can unlock. Or open. Jesus. Alright, just open the door. Got somebody squished. I think he's heading this way. We're just gonna chill in the locker. Alright, I think he moved on. I hope. So far, so good. Is there a shortcut for the map? Shortcut for the map apparently doesn't work. This is the pool room, okay. I'm sorry, mommy. Okay. Whatever. Is there something in here that we need? Oh. Why? This is a really strange room. Okay. Let's look at our map. I thought shortcutting it would work, but it didn't. Okay, we're in the pool room. We might be in the north room here. Sorry, I always hit the wrong button. I think we're in the north room. Yeah, okay. I see you.
Sometimes the things you see in the shadows are more than just shadows.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ram! What a weird noise. Alrighty then. Yeah, so we're up north where those red lines are. So there's a TV room to our right. And we'll go right and follow our way around the room. Sorry, I always do that. Let's go right. Yeah, another TV room here. I'm super glad to have a map, even if it's a rough sketch. It just helps me sort of envision the level a little better. Yeah, the sprint is real bad. Alright, let's try it. So I keep bringing that up, sorry. Oh, perfect. I love mannequins. I'm not scared of them at all. I'm actually not, but they are strange. I was sort of being facetious there. What's this? Okay. We need the family frame, so we need to find where like some bolt cutters are. Does it mention that on the map? Anywhere? Blocked. Okay. Classroom. Map was found here. We used that TV room up there. Clock must be the clock room. Not really sure. Is he coming over here? I don't like you. Screaming in my ear. He's super close. Sorry, I don't mean to be there. I was just trying to get past you. Let me look at the map again. So if we go right, we'll get back to the totem. There's definitely a place I haven't been. I don't know if that needs to be... And I have a key still, and I don't know where it goes. Blue are the gates. Red are doors. Classroom. Okay. So... Is there a door behind me? Wait, I need to go to the right. Okay, never mind. I think I know where I am. He's super close again. He's patrolling. He's right there. I don't want to aggro him by being too close to the door. Right, I want to go this way. Well, this is different. Pictures of Thomas. Oh! We got the bolt cutter, y'all! We're running out of inventory, by the way. We literally have 1 space left. Wait, that's a good thing. I guess we're doing the right stuff here. I still don't know what that key goes to, so, okay, now we need to go to that gate. I went down to the right, so I'm in the south part of the pool room. In that little, room by where everything's blacked out on the left there. So I want to keep going, I guess. What does this say? Knit your mouth shut. It hears sometimes. Only sometimes? Yeah, there's some gross crunchy noises over here. Okay, we found another clue for that. We don't need the code anymore. So I need to go right up out of here. And then I think I need to go all the way north? Is that where that door was? Yeah, let's do that. What was that? Why is the music changing? Come on. Yeah, sure, that's an arrow. Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay. Things have changed. Find a way to escape if you can. Find a way to escape. Where would that be? Jesus. What happened? I was gonna go look around, but I guess it just auto loses or whatever.
And we are rolling. Nice one, Drake.
Is this just
Look at these
repeating?
fools trying to skate. Come on, man. Do something cool. You want to be famous, right? Oh yeah, Drake. Woohoo! Whoa! Oh shit. He's not breathing. He's not breathing. He broke his fucking neck. Oh my god. Shit. Fuck. Let's get out of here now. Let's get out of here.
Very interesting. Are these boys the ones that did that to that little boy? That killed the little boy? That's crazy. Like, oh, we're just regular guys going skateboarding and...
Hey Liam, Drake, come check out this little wimp. What a fucking idiot. What's he doing all alone here? Let's go fuck with him.
It's just a
Grab the
kid.
hammer.
What's the... Like, what are you doing?
Liam, get his bag. Let's go lock him up. Get the hammer, let's go. Let's lock him up in Liam's house. Have some fun with this little shit.
That is very cruel and very evil.
Almost a week had passed since the shocking, gruesome discovery of little Thomas. He was last seen walking on his way home when he was most likely kidnapped. His parents made a public plea to the killer to release their son, saying they just wanted him home safely. Body was found 2 days later near the local forest. He was found wearing his favorite yellow jacket and jeans, the same clothes he had been wearing at the time of the kidnapping. However, both of his arms had been detached from his body. It is said that little Thomas was most likely kidnapped and tortured. His severed head was while his arm was found some distance away. An autopsy revealed that he was knocked unconscious with a blunt object, such as a hammer. It is also believed that little Thomas might have been alive when his arms were severed. Other bones were found further from his body. Little Thomas most likely ran around armless. His parents to rescue him.
So loud.
Until he passed out from the loss of blood. That is the point when the killers caught up to him and chopped off his head.
Why? That's insane. Let's go mess with this kid and literally chop his arms off and chop his head off. Like, what? That's crazy. Well, whoever we were playing as... Okay, here we go. Liam Williams, 18, and Drake Salvatore, 19, were both charged for kidnapping, torture, and brutal murder of Thomas after police found a VHS recording belonging to Paul Hart, also 19, after he was admitted to hospital from a skateboarding incident where he died from his injuries just minutes later. That's what you deserve. The VHS footage shows all of them involved with the kidnapping, captivity, and the brutal murder of Thomas. They stated that they were not that bad to him and also fed him his favorite food before the murder took place. Both Liam and Drake received the death sentence for the crime. Paul Hart died from the skateboarding incident. Whoa. That is a very dark story. I guess whoever we were playing as, were we the ones that had the accident, or... Strange. Location where Paul Hart, one of the killers, had the accident. Some of his blood can still be visible. Liam, Drake, and Paul. Whoa, shredding it up, bro. The real world is where the monsters are. Thank you for playing. Solo developer? Very cool. Okay. Yeah, I've played some of their games before. They do good work. I like what they do. Okay. We are back on the main menu, where I will now review the game and share my general thoughts on it. So, I start with visuals. I would say visually, I think the game is quite pleasing. It's very dark and very spooky and very atmospheric in its visual presentation. I like the level design. I like its overall visual appeal. Obviously, when you're in-game, you're able to adjust some of the filters if you don't like the filters that they're using. You can't do it on the main menu, and also my mouse is just gone on the main menu, or I would show you, but it mentions that a lot of options are available to change in-game, just so you know. Aside from that, I don't really have any issues with the game visually. Some of the crazy, like, glitches and stuff or whatever are actually pretty cool because we're watching, like, a found footage tape, more or less, as we play. We're, like, basically playing the tape. It's cool to see some visual glitches and stuff like that being used, especially because it sort of disorients you and whatnot, so I think that works really well. The stuff like jumping in your face and screaming at you is kind of crazy, but I'll get more into that as we talk about this. But in terms of just visual presentation, I would say it's pretty good. I don't have any real problems with it, and I think it's very convincing location. It's very strange, and I like the drawings on the walls and the writings, and I like the monster design. He's really disgusting. He has no arms or head, and he has this, you know, yellow jacket on. These weird tendrils coming off of him. Really crazy stuff. So visuals, I think, are really strong in this game, so good work there. Now, secondly, I go on audio. So audio-wise, I think is also a really strong aspect of this game. Really solid main menu music here. It sets the tone, I think, fairly well, and I think it complements the overall experience. And as we play the game, a lot of really strange audio is used, like the way the monster sounds, the way that Thomas's, I guess, you know, spirit or whatever it is. It sounds horrible. Like he's giggling and crying and talking and all this stuff. So very well done on the monster. He sounds just really strange and disturbing. I think it's really effective. I like how you can hear his footsteps, even though it is kind of hard to locate him sometimes. Even though with directional audio, you'll hear him in like one headphone or the other. But it's hard to really tell once he's close enough to you what direction he's moving in, if that makes sense. At least it was difficult for me. But that's not necessarily a problem, I'm just pointing that out. Aside from that, overall ambience and the tone of the game is really strong. I like all the weird noises. The screaming in my ear and stuff is a little too much, in my opinion, even though there is a no jump scare mode. Those are crazy loud and ridiculous, in my opinion, but, I mean, they're kind of cool, but it adds to just another layer of how disturbing this game is. And I don't know, I think while it's effective in a lot of ways, you know, over time I get kind of tired of stuff screaming at me, but anyways, audio is just pretty solid all the way around. I don't really have any issues with it personally, so I think it's a really strong audio design just in general, so good job there. In terms of mechanics, it's very different from most of the Backrooms games that I play. There is a clear objective, and it's more of like an item hunt kind of game where after a while, you just need to find those 6 items. And then, of course, you need to find, like, the bolt cutters to progress as well. You can find items that heal you and whatnot, which I never really had any problems with my health or anything that I noticed. So the healing items felt maybe a little redundant, unless, I don't know, they're just there just in case you're struggling with getting away from the monster or something. Or if there are other things that injure you that I maybe didn't realize. But aside from that, I would say the item hunt and everything didn't feel too bad. Eventually, finding the map, I think, really clears things up, and I'm glad I kind of found it when I did. Finding it too early maybe would be a problem. I think it would just kind of trivialize the game. But finding it later down the road, I think, was kind of cool, because then it just sort of helped me just finish it up and get the last couple items that I needed. And just after already walking around for so long, I think the timing of finding the map, for me, I think was really appropriate. Aside from that, mechanically, you just have to make sure you don't make a lot of noise. And of course, if you had the microphone thing turned on, like, you know, I didn't want to, you know, of course, speaking into the microphone or screaming or anything like that, any noise you make into the mic, he'll also pick up in some manner of speaking. He seemed pretty intelligent for the most part. It was noticeable that his pathing was kind of strange because you could make a noise somewhere and you could hear him running for a really long time. It's almost like he can't decide which way to go, or he just takes the long way sometimes. He sort of just picks a path and goes with it. So you can sort of circumnavigate him as he's locating a sound that was made. You can sort of move your way around him and then just sort of move in the opposite direction. I think that worked really well. It made me just always wonder where he was and what way he was going. So I thought that was pretty effective. I very much enjoy just the whole concept of this game mechanically. I think it's a really cool... I like the survival aspect of this. I have played a Backrooms game called Backrooms The Project, where that's one of my favorites. You do find items that like increase your sprint duration and things of that nature, like collectibles and key items that don't necessarily tell you how to use them. You just sort of find them and you just maybe figure out what they go to. This game's item collection was very, I would say, linear. I didn't find any objects that I was confused on what to do with, which I appreciate. So, like, you know, of course you find all 6 items for the totem, and then you find, you know, keys and stuff like that. All very straightforward mechanic design. So I don't know if I ever used that one key that let me unlock something. I'm not sure what it went to. There was also some gates that I didn't use the bolt cutters on. Like at the end of the game, when it said you need to escape, I opened the map, and at the very bottom right of the map, there's a gate that I thought maybe that's where I need to go. And I was just kind of looking at that, wondering, you know, maybe I'll go out that way. And then the game just ended. So it was really strange. Maybe I was just supposed to look around a little more. The fact that I stopped moving for so long just sort of just ends the game. I'm not really sure how that works. So that is a very odd way to end things. But, you know, overall, I would say I don't really have any issues with the mechanics either, personally. So, pretty solid job. Story and concept. This game actually has quite a bit of story. Not, you know, I would say probably more than your average Backrooms game. So I very much liked it. It's very disturbing, very strange. I like the found footage aspect really being pushed forward and being in the limelight in this game's presentation. I very much like that the found footage really was used to its advantage, like with the strange, you know, videos of the boy skateboarding and the little boy just being a little boy. And then finally at the end of the game, they sort of connect it all for you and you go, wow, that's awful. And it makes me think that the character we're playing as, I guess who had the accident or whatever, basically was in sort of his own personal hell for like what they did to this boy. I assume they did what they, I assume they killed Thomas and then they were out skateboarding. I feel like that was the chronology of it, unless I have that mistaken. So like, then he falls through, he dies from his accident, and then the other 2 are charged with a death sentence. Very dark story. I think it was told well enough where it's not too in detail or like over the top or just drawn out. They give you like bits and pieces of it throughout the game, obviously through symbolism of the creature Thomas walking around trying to kill you, and then finding his clothing items and things of that nature. I think all tied together fairly well. And then they sort of give you just the whole exposition dump sort of at the end of the game, explaining really what happened with just the story in general. You do hear the story explained a bit on the radio in the game, which is the same radio broadcast that played at the end of the game. So if you decided just not to listen to that in game, they just sort of double up with it once you complete it. I think that worked fairly well. Very strange, dark, screwed up, cruel story, but it definitely complements the overall tone of the game, and I think works fairly well. In terms of performance, the game ran fairly well. No problems. No bugs or glitches that I really noticed, personally. It is a very strange game overall, so it's hard to tell maybe if there were any visual bugs or anything, because there's just so much going on, but yeah, I didn't have any issues with it performance-wise. I think it was a pretty smooth sailing game, and of course you can adjust a lot of the options either on the menu or in-game if you want to adjust things like that, like the frame cap and things of that nature you have to do in-game. Well, I guess with all that being said, I would say my final judgment for the Backrooms 1998, I would say it's very good. I would say it's an above-average game for me, and I think it worked really well in terms of visuals and the audio and the mechanics and the story. I think are all very congruent and work really well together. I don't think anything clashes with its approach and overall presentation, and I think everything is just enjoyable as its overall complete experience that's here. It's very different from what I usually play in terms of Backrooms games. It's very horror forward, very grotesque and disturbing, but I think it was kind of refreshing for me to play something like this, and I think it was just a really well-crafted game, personally. So, yeah, good work here. I would say if you don't want stuff screaming in your face and your ears the whole game, I would play no jump scare mode. I assume that's what no jump scare mode is. It turns all that off, but Aside from that, overall, really good time. So keep up the great work, and I wish you the best of luck on your future endeavors. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you agree or disagree with anything that I had to say? Do you have anything to add? You just want to say hi? Let me know what's up. Don't forget to check the pinned comment below for the links to everything. Go play this game for yourself. You can find the game on Steam. Form your own opinion and tell the developer what you think. I'm sure they'd really appreciate your feedback as well as mine. And if you enjoy my content and want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe and leave a like and share the video too. I'd really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I think that's all I have to say about it. So thanks for hanging out with me. And don't forget, the pale moth is always watching.